I'm Andrew Moran, Liberty Nation's economics editor.
Very, very rocky.
Death by government.
Drain the swamp.
Hello and welcome to another installment of Liberty Nation's Swamponomics videocast. I'm Andrew Moran, Liberty Nation's economics editor. This week, the Federal Reserve is facing a criminal investigation. On late January 11th, Fed Chair Jerome Powell delivered a video message confirming that the central bank had been served with grand jury subpoenas 2 days prior. The criminal indictment stemmed from his testimony before the Senate Banking Committee last summer. In that testimony, Powell discussed the years-long renovations to the Fed's headquarters in Washington.
So we took it on.
The White House has slammed the central bank and Powell for the cost overruns. When the renovation project was approved in 2017, the budget was $1.9 billion, and has since risen to $2.5 billion because of inflation, asbestos and soil contamination, and extended timelines. Trump claimed during his tour of the construction site alongside Jerome Powell that the price tag increased by an additional $600 million. But Powell believes this is about interest rates, not the renovations or his testimony. Here's what he said in the video address.
The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president. This is about whether the Fed will be able to continue to set interest rates based on evidence and economic conditions, or whether instead monetary policy will be directed by political pressure or intimidation.
Meanwhile, President Trump confirmed hours later that he was unaware of the Justice Department's investigation of Jerome Powell, and also National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett confirmed that Trump was unlikely briefed about the matter. Whatever the case, U.S. stocks did not like this one little bit. In the aftermath of the breaking news, Wall Street saw red across the board. The Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500 fell as much as 0.8%. The US dollar fell about 0.5%, while US Treasury yields lit up like a Christmas tree. The immediate concern among investors is that if Trump conducts a regime change at the Federal Reserve System, the central bank will be in full rate-cutting mode and indifferent to future inflation. Research has shown that when central banks operate monetary policy independently, at least on the surface, economies tend to perform better. Still, this comes as Jerome Powell's term expires in May. The top contenders have narrowed to a handful of individuals. Predictive markets show that Fed Governor Kevin Warsh is now the heavy favorite, followed by National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett and Fed Governor Christopher Waller. The Fed is not expected to lower interest rates when monetary policymakers meet later this month, but the indictment will serve as a cloud hanging over the Federal Open Market Committee meeting. That's it for this week. Please read my full stories on LibertyNation.com and be sure to check out my previous Swamponomics TV videos and interviews. Liberty Nation does not endorse candidates or campaigns or legislation, and this presentation is no endorsement. Thank you. I'm Andrew Moran, Liberty Nation's economics editor.
Very, very rocky.
Death by government.
Drain the swamp.